do they, you know, practice that 2 meter distance when you're sitting?
Yeah. That's why I
Abdul is saying no.
no. I don't practice it. What? This one has been out twice. They keep on saying they found someone close to him with
Ah,
corona, and they sent him home for the whole 2 weeks. I don't want him in the house too.
What a shame.
Stay away. If you've got it, it's not fair. This is not fair because if they get it, they will bring it to us. And I don't think we can handle it. Are we old? I'm old. I'm
no,
old.
I
So
think they are protecting them. Honestly, I think everybody is practicing all that. But yeah, everyone is worried. We don't want anyone to catch it.
mm,
The
As House of Africa, we are here to support. We are here to, to support
the
and
House of Africa. Can you tell me more about the House of Africa? Actually, I'm
yeah.
trying. What
Okay.
exactly?
For yeah.
Yeah.
For yeah. For yeah. Okay. Yeah. With regards to House of Africa, we are social profit social enterprise. You know, like we empower people in the communities. Everything that we do, we also think about the our community. So it's not about just making profits and stuff. So that vision is to you know the main vision of House of Africa is to you know um, change the followers to become agents of change and the leaders of tomorrow. Because as you can see in the BME communities here in UK, like Black people and the Asians, there are not a lot of people in in um, in the leadership positions. You know, in every industry that we work in, those positions are always occupied by the indigenous people, or maybe the majority, we'll say what's the word, is it white people. So so but we know that to make effective change, everybody has to be on board. Ethnic minority people, they have to be on board, so they can be an effective change in our communities. So we have to find a way of encouraging people in our communities to be leaders and agents of change, to make decisions. For example, in times like this, COVID-19 has affected us in different ways. So we needed to come together and talk about these things. And we want people also in our communities to be advocates, to be at one of the people that are making decisions, so we can look after one another as a world, not just Black people, but also white people, that welfare. So that's what we need. Every problem that we see as a world, there's always a solution. So, you know, so that's where House of Africa come in. We want to empower our communities. We want them to realize, their destiny, especially these, young people. They are talented and stuff. So we want to give them a platform, to be leaders and agents of change, like tomorrow. So that's the vision of House of Africa. It's very broad. So that's why we everything that we see and that needs a resolution, or any challenge, we are there. So our vision is very broad. So when we experience this challenge, this sudden challenge, we had to also jump in and say, okay, how can we help our communities? How can we support one another? How can we turn all these negative things into a positive? Because people are suffering and stuff. And if we can't talk about it, who else is going to talk about it? So we want to hear everybody, how they are coping, how they've been challenged, because and stuff like that, so we can find ways of moving forward as a people. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
so, you can ask them before they
Before
get
they
on.
before they
They
get
keep
away.
patience these days. I think with
Mm,
the lockdown, they've lost the patience of doing anything. They just disappear around the house.
mm. Yeah, I know. So guys, we how how's your grandma? Do you miss her?
Yes,
When was the last time you saw her?
I think it was.
I don't remember, but we went to go visit her one time.
One hot summer day. What
Yeah, it
was
was
it?
like for like 5, 6 days. We went. Yeah, I think it was July
After a patient.
after her birthday.
After a bit, when was the birthday?
June, July something.
June, July.
Yeah, so it was
So this is-
So it's nearly 5 months.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So when she was suffering from, so do you know that she suffered from COVID-19 and stuff?
Yeah.
So what was going on through your minds? How did you feel and stuff and all that?
We're pretty scared for her, but we knew she'd get better because
Mm.
we did for her.
Yeah, she cut off. She cut. Emma Jane, do you wanna put your thing on
The
what do you
phone
call it?
on mute.
On mute,
Oh, okay, okay.
because it's like it's making
Noise.
noise and it's affecting the communication.
Okay. Hold on.
Abdul, if I may come to you, what's your understanding on COVID and how it has affected grandma and how it has affected you guys as a family? When you first heard that grandma had COVID, what was that like for you as a child, as a teenager? What was going through your mind?
No, nothing.
What was going on? This one doesn't speak much. Yeah.
I can see.
Like what actually when you were here on lockdown, how did you feel?
So
Did you go outside at all? Did you go for walks? I forced you to. I forced him to go out for walks after a while because he doesn't want. Once he knows that there's something out there, it was like it was something waiting
Oh,
for
okay.
him. So
All
he
right.
was locked himself in his room, and didn't want to go outside, not even outside the door,
All
and
right.
he lived in
Okay.
bed. So he didn't even want to go outside, just to step outside the door.
Okay.
The corona will get him and stuff. And when Gogo was not well, because she usually come here most of the time because she works, and then she say, no, I'm coming there. I'm gonna come and spend the weekend with you on my off days. So she didn't come here, and they are best friends with him because it's giving him money. So yeah, so it was hard. I
Okay.
mean, for her not to come to us, and with us knowing that she usually comes weekends and stuff, and whenever she's off, it was pretty hard. And for Abdul, I find it was much more harder because it was harder for me mostly because as a parent, you start because he's a very tall boy and he was cooked in his room and he can't go outside. The building was having wax. They're working on the building. The balcony was off, cut off. No one goes to the balcony. So the fresh air was limited. At least me and the girls could go outside and take a walk most of the time, like every day if we could. But with him, he will cry and really refuse to say, I do not want to go out. So maybe I will end up having a huge fight with him until I manage to actually get him out. And that will be very limited to only just go out around the block, not far away, not the walks that we walk. So we will go the shortest way so that he can rush home and get back to his room. It was so difficult because I tried to make him understand that it's not going to, you need that fresh air, you need the sun because it was sunny, you need the sun at least. And you might end up getting sick being inside the house because there was no going shopping, there was nothing. So I found it really difficult actually for me. With him, he was okay being in his room, being left alone. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was the hard part.
Okay.
But otherwise, as you can hear, says I'm fine.
Yeah.
I was fine being in my room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with Samia,
Hello.
yeah, you mentioned something. You mentioned something that was a little bit positive, kind of positive, which I like. Because during this challenging time, you have to turn all these negative things into your positive. Because when I was asking you, saying, how did you feel? You were worried about your grandma, because of the sickness that took its toll and stuff. Obviously there were so many things that were running into your mind, but you mentioned that you knew that she was going to get better. What made you think like that yeah, my grandma will get better?
Because she's a woman of God.
Ah,
That's good.
She was praying for
she was
her.
praying. Oh, you're praying for her. So you've got that faith in God. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So like, because that time as well, you guys, when you were thinking about grandma, you were not also staying in home. There's a time when there was lockdown, not going to school and stuff and all that. How, did you miss your friends at school?
Yeah, I did.
So how did you manage? Did you did you speak to them on maybe Zoom or things like that?
I couldn't really talk to them because I have lost my phone.
You lost your phone.
Yeah,
When did you lose your phone?
I think it was 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Forgot.
But during lockdown, you managed to talk to them
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube,
on YouTube.
on TikTok. Is it TikTok?
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah, but yeah, you've always, spoken to them over the phone, right?
Yeah,
So that means like, just because you lost your phone, you couldn't talk to them that much. And were you missing them?
yeah.
So what sort of things do you normally do with your friends when you're at school?
We just talk.
What else? Like games or what
We
else
don't
do you
really
do?
have time. We don't really have time to play games because it's school.
Mm,
We are quite limited.
okay. So when it comes to like, when you're using your phone, um, don't worry about mommy. Don't worry about your mom. So when you're speaking to them like over the phone and stuff, what sort of things do you normally talk about? Do you play any games or what's on your
Yeah,
on the phone with your
yeah,
friends?
yeah.
What sort of games do you play on the phone?
like what games did we play? Like cards and stuff. We got to play like cards on like this app.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you see when you get your a new phone, is that gonna be something that's gonna make a difference?
Yeah.
Did mommy promise you any phone?
No.
I'll see you on Christmas. I think we'll see Christmas.
Mm,
But she lost the phone. She shouldn't have
mm.
lost the phone.
How
It's
did?
responsible.
Maybe Santa might be generous enough. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, Santa.
yeah. Santa is gonna come with the phone. You know, Christmas. So wait. What phone do you like? What phone do you like?
I used to have before I lost it. I had
The one that you lost. What was the?
a
Was
Sony Xperia.
what was it called?
A Sony Xperia, but I
Sony.
really yeah, Sony.
Xperia.
But the one I wanted for Christmas is an iPhone 8, I think.
iPhone 8.
It's
No, it was
children.
7.
iPhone. iPhone is an iPhone.
iPhone 8. So you want something? No, Santa will surprise you with something. Santa will think of something. It's definitely maybe going to be a smartphone, you know, so you can connect to your friends, even speak to your grandma and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, Santa will think of something else. Don't worry. And then Abdul,
Hi.
how do you spend your time? Where is your the PlayStation? Do you play your PlayStation with friends?
I used to.
You used to. What happened to your PlayStation?
It doesn't turn on anymore.
What did you do to it?
My phone dropped it.
Who messed it up?
The wires weren't in the right place, and then I accidentally dropped it.
Okay. So what is it? PlayStation? What was it? PlayStation what?
Or
PlayStation 4. So if Santa comes with the uh, another replacement, how would you feel?
I'm happy.
So so do you connect with your friends when you're playing with your PlayStation?
I always play with my friends when I'm on PlayStation.
So what sort of games do you play? Is it football or
No, I don't like sports games.
sport? You don't do sports games. So what games do you do?
I
Do you
play
play
some racing games and some gun games.
gun games? Okay.
They've got
Why?
names, right?
Yeah.
So say the name so that he knows. Because if you're saying this game and this game, but I've heard you talk about names. Say the names.
There's Modern Call of Duty, there's Apex, there's Rainbow,
Mhm.
there's a lot of games.
Okay. Yes, Santa is going to, do something about it, Christmas, you know. Santa, loves all of us and we're stronger together. And there are t-shirts that are going to come to you guys, written stronger together, and then you take the pictures and stuff and send us the pictures and hopefully we're going to meet physically, but not through Zoom and all these other things when life gets back to normal. Looking forward to see some is it Samia and the young one and Abdul.
That's really our main focus, our purpose for COVID-19, to give support, to put a smile on somebody's face, you know, to have that hope for tomorrow.
Yes.
From what I've gathered, your family obviously have gone through a lot, and that even mom, in as much as she loves the children, she may not meet every need of her of her children right now, because things have been pretty tough for her, from what I can gather. So us as House of Africa, we're just really here to put a smile on each and every one of you guys' face.
Thank you.
So it's been wonderful having to see you and
Thank you.
talk about your experiences. We love you so much, and we'll continue to pray for you. God bless you.
Thank you.
She's a prayer warrior. She was praying for her grandma, and she was positive that she was gonna make it.
She's a prayer warrior. She likes the Bible.
She will be the leader of
Keep it
tomorrow.
up. Keep it up. Honestly, keep it up.
She's
It's very impressive.
She's House of Africa. She'll be the leader of tomorrow. I like that attitude. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're going to continue collaborating, and obviously those t-shirts will come, and then we'll take pictures, and then other things like the hampers, so you can have a good Christmas. Looking forward to 2021. Hopefully 2021 will be better.
Hopefully, yes. We'll be looking forward to that one.
And then people maybe will
Definitely.
be able to go and play outside, do normal things, and meet up with friends, and
I wonder whether this Christmas we are getting anybody. Last Christmas it was nice. She was here, she was dancing, she was doing everything. Now I'm thinking, is she gonna come? I'm even scared to say, are you coming? So you say, oh, I'm not. So it's something that
Let's hold on. Let's hold on.
At the moment. You don't even
Let's
know.
hold on to God's time.
Yeah.
Let's hold on to that. God's time. God's timing is always on point. We might plan, we might do everything, but God always has a plan for us. So let's just hold on to that faith that He will make it happen, and hold on to that.
Yeah. And also they are also organizations that support people and stuff and all that, and we're here just to because that, like I said, one thing that we've learned about this thing, we just need one another. We're stronger together, because something that you don't know about, we can share that information, so you can get help and stuff, not just people to be isolated and be alone. So it's good to connect, and I can learn something from you, you can learn something from one person and stuff, and yeah. So that's that, also positive that we wanna, yeah. You guys, do you mix McDonald's? Do you also eat McDonald's?
A great job. Keep it up.
McDonald's. When was the last? When was the last time you went to McDonald's?
They tell
All
me,
right.
Mom, you know that McDonald's delivers. I say, so?
All right. Yeah, it's been lovely catching up. Hopefully, we'll see you in Birmingham sometime when we're allowed to, see people and stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you for today.
Yeah.
Are you going
Thank
to
you very much, guys. Thank you very much, guys. And Samia, keep up. Hold on to that Bible. Have faith. One day, you'll surprise people. It's a very, very commendable thing that you're doing. It's impressive for a young person like you. The first thing you said, which really impressed me, was that you believed that grandma was going to be okay. You knew that she was going to be okay. And it's not fashionable to love Christ, not at your age. But for me, it did it for me. And I want to thank you for having that kind of belief. And hopefully your family stays safe. Look after each other. We are here. We'll keep contacting you guys. And hopefully, like Keza said, that hopefully we'll see you guys. And hope Father Christmas will find your chimney. If there's no chimney, please put something on the window and let Santa know that there's no chimney. Please don't pass with our presents.
Yeah. Well, more than inspired.
Oh, thank you
Yes.
so much, family.
Thank
We
you very
love
much.
you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Speak to you
Bye.
soon.
Bye, everybody.
Ta-da.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good night. Good night. Uh,